10 breathtakingly beautiful places on Earth. There are places on this Earth so astonishing, they seem impossible, like glowing waters you can swim in, mountains straight out of fantasy, and landscapes that defy logic. But here's the catch. Most people don't even know they really exist. Are you ready to uncover Earth's most breathtaking secrets? Let's dive into the 10 wonders you need to see to believe. Number 10. The Marble Caves. Hidden deep in the Patagonian region of Chile, the Marble Caves are a true natural wonder. Located on the turquoise waters of the Lake General Carrera, these caves were formed over thousands of years as waves from the glacial lake eroded the marble, carving intricate patterns into the walls. The result? A breathtaking display of swirling blues, whites, and grays that reflect beautifully in the water. What makes the marble caves even more fascinating is how the colors shift depending on the time of day and the season. In the early morning, the soft light creates pastel-like reflections, while midday sunlight brings out vivid and almost electric blues. This constant transformation makes every visit unique. Access to the caves isn't straightforward, which adds to their mystery. You'll need to take a boat or kayak from the small town of Puerto Rio Tranquilo, but the journey is worth it for the up-close views of this natural masterpiece. Here's a travel tip. The best time to visit is during sunrise or sunset, when the light is at its most magical. And remember, the calm waters of summer make kayaking a smoother experience. Number 9. The Canema National Park. This park in Venezuela is like stepping into another world. Covering over 30,000 square kilometers, the UNESCO World Heritage Site is famous for its untouched landscapes and ancient tabletop mountains called tepes. These dramatic flat-top formations rise thousands of feet above the surrounding jungle, giving the park its otherworldly vibe. The most famous site here is Angel Falls, the world's tallest uninterrupted waterfall. It plunges an incredible 3,200 feet from the edge of Ayun Tupui, creating a misty spray that can be seen from miles away. But what's even more fascinating is that Angel Falls wasn't officially discovered until the 20th century, and its remote location means it remains unspoiled by crowds. Tepes are geological marvels, thought to be over 2 billion years old, and they host unique ecosystems filled with plants and animals that exist nowhere else on Earth. Exploring the base of a tepui feels like entering a living time capsule. About a travel tip. The best time to experience Canema is by a small plane that offers jaw-dropping views of Angel Falls and the Tepes. Boat tours and treks are also available for adventurous travelers wanting a closer look at this natural wonder. Number 8. Waitomo Glowworm Caves. Hidden beneath the green hills of New Zealand lies the Waitomo Glowworm Caves, a place that feels like stepping into a new galaxy. This natural wonder is home to thousands of bioluminescent glowworms that light up the cave's dark interior with a soft blue glow. These tiny creatures are unique to New Zealand, making this a one-of-a-kind experience. The glowworms create their own light to attract prey by a chemical reaction called bioluminescence. They dangle sticky silk threads from the cave ceiling, which then glisten in the light like stars. As you drift through the caves on a silent boat, the glow above you feels like a magical, starry night brought to life. The cave itself is just as fascinating, with limestone formations that are millions of years old. Travel tip. During the quiet hours, for a more peaceful experience, flash photography and loud noises are prohibited to protect the glowworms and to preserve the tranquility of the caves. Now, number 7, Torres del Paine. This park in southern Chile is a place where nature feels raw and untamed. Located in the heart of Patagonia, it is famous for its stunning landscapes, rugged mountains, turquoise lakes, sprawling glaciers, and golden grasslands that stretch endlessly. At its center are the iconic granite towers, or torres, which gives the park its name. One of the park's biggest attractions is the Gray Glacier, part of the massive southern Patagonian icefield, which feeds the electric blue lakes in the region. The jagged peaks of the Cornos del Paine are often covered in clouds, make for unforgettable views, especially during sunrise and sunset when they're bathed in pink and orange light. Torres del Paine isn't just beautiful, It's a haven for wildlife. Keep an eye out for guanacos condors soaring overhead, and even elusive pumas. The biodiversity here is as impressive as the scenery. Travel tip: the weather in Patagonia is unpredictable, so pack layers and prepare for wind, rain, and sunshine all in one day. Hiking the W Trek is a must for adventurers. It offers some of the most jaw-dropping views in the world. Number 6. Bioluminescent Bay. Bioluminescent Bay in Puerto Rico is one of the most magical places on Earth. Located on the islands of Vieques, this natural wonder is known for its glowing waters. The secret behind this phenomenon? Tiny organisms called dinoflagellates that emit a neon blue light when disturbed. Every splash or ripple in the water creates a glowing effect, as if the ocean itself is alive with light. This place is recognized as the brightest bioluminescent bay in the world. On a moonless night, the glow is so intense that even your movements in the water leave behind a glowing trail. It's a sight that feels almost too magical to be real, but it's 100% natural. Here's a travel tip. Visit during a new moon or the brightest glow. Avoid wearing sunscreen or bug spray to protect the microorganisms. Kayaking tours are the best way to explore the bay without disturbing its natural beauty. And trust me, it's an experience you'll never forget. Now, number 5. Cappadocia. Cappadocia in central Turkey is a destination that feels like stepping into another world. Known for its surreal fairy chimneys, these towering rock formations were shaped by volcanic eruptions and centuries of erosion. The soft volcanic rock also allows ancient civilizations to carve out homes, churches, and entire underground cities, some of which are still accessible today. One of the most famous experiences in Cappadocia is watching hundreds of colorful hot air balloons rise at sunrise. From the sky, you'll see valleys, vineyards, and unique rock formations glowing in the soft morning light. It's a view that feels like magic. Beneath Cappadocia's surface lies an incredible network of underground cities like Derinkuyu, built thousands of years ago as protection against invaders. These cities could house thousands of people and had everything from living quarters to ventilation systems. Here's a travel tip. For the best balloon experience, you should visit between April and October when the weather is most stable. If heights aren't your thing, explore the Goreme Open Air Museum, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site filled with ancient cave churches and stunning frescoes. Number 4. Plitvice Lakes National Park. This national park in Croatia is a natural paradise that feels straight out of a fairy tale. The park is famous for its 16 interconnected lakes, which cascade into one another through hundreds of waterfalls. The crystal clear water reflects shades of turquoise, emerald, and blue, depending on the minerals, algae, and sunlight. The lakes are divided into 2 sections, the upper lakes surrounded by dense forest, and the lower lakes where the waterfalls are most dramatic. Wooden pathways wind through the park, allowing visitors to walk right over the water and get up close to the falls without disturbing the delicate ecosystem. Plitvice is one of the oldest national parks in Europe and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Its biodiversity is incredible, home to rare species like brown bears, wolves, and over 120 bird species. Here's another travel tip. Swimming in the lakes is prohibited to protect their purity. You can take a boat ride on Lake Koziak, the park's largest lake, for a unique perspective. Visit in spring or autumn for fewer crowds and vibrant colors. Now, number 3. The Maldives. The Maldives, which is a chain of 26 atolls in the Indian Ocean, is the definition of paradise. With white sandy beaches, crystal clear waters, and luxurious overwater villas, it's no wonder it's a dream destination for travelers. But the Maldives is more than just beautiful. It's a natural wonder that's disappearing. The islands are surrounded by vibrant coral reefs, home to an incredible variety of marine life, including turtles, manta rays, and colorful fish. The Maldives reefs are part of the planet's most important ecosystem, but they're under threat from rising sea levels and climate change. This makes a visit here not only unforgettable, but also a reminder of how fragile our environment is. Here's a travel tip. Opt for eco-friendly resorts that support reef conservation and sustainable tourism. For an unforgettable experience, try snorkeling or diving in the Hanafru Bay, a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve where you might encounter majestic manta rays. Number 2. Mount Roraima. Mount Roraima is a flat-top mountain that straddles the borders of Venezuela, Brazil, and Guyana, and is one of the most surreal places on Earth. This ancient tabletop formation rises over 9,200 feet above the surrounding jungle with sheer cliffs on all sides. The summit of Mount Roraima is like stepping into another world, filled with unique plants, strange rock formations, and species found nowhere else on Earth. The mountain is part of the Guiana Shield, a geological formation that's over 2 billion years old, making it one of the oldest landscapes on the planet. Locals refer to it as the House of the Gods, and it served as inspiration for Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's novel, The Lost World. The isolation of Mount Roraima has created an ecosystem that's completely unique. Carnivorous plants, rare orchids, and black frogs are just a few examples of its biodiversity. Here's a travel tip. Trekking to the summit takes several days and requires a guide, but the views and experience are worth every step. The best time to visit is during the dry season from December to March for clearer trails and better visibility. Now coming in at number 1, Aurora Borealis. The Aurora Borealis, or Northern Lights, is one of the most stunning natural phenomena on Earth. This dazzling display occurs when solar particles collide with Earth's atmosphere, creating shimmering waves of green, purple, and pink light across the night sky. Norway is one of the best places in the world to experience this cosmic spectacle, particularly in regions above the Arctic Circle like Tromsø or the Lofoten Islands. What makes the Northern Lights so magical is their unpredictability. No two shows are the same, and the lights seem to dance across the sky as if nature itself is performing for you. Beyond its beauty, the Northern Lights also have a rich cultural heritage. Indigenous Sami people believe the lights are the spirits of ancestors, and seeing them is considered a spiritual experience. Here's a travel tip. To maximize your chances of seeing the aurora, visit during a new moon and head away from city lights for the darkest skies. Bundle up because it's freezing, but the views is worth braving the cold. This is truly nature's most mesmerizing performance. And there you have it, 10 breathtaking places that prove our planet is full of wonders. Which one's your favorite? I'm Brian Crow, narrator. Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more amazing adventures. Until next time, keep exploring and discovering the beauty of our incredible world.